In this video, I want to compare and contrast the Miyabi Kaizen to the Zwilling Twin 4-Star 2. These are both handmade and forged knives, but they are actually very, very, very different knives. Even though they're both handmade and forged, the Miyabi has a level of fit and finish that is far superior to any other knife manufacturer out there. Every single edge has been rounded, so there are no sharp corners. The handle is perfectly flush on both sides. The logo has been crisply carved into the back, and it even has this beautiful mosaic pin that's actually about 15 to 20 little tiny pieces of stainless steel, brass, and copper that are pressed into the handle as a final finishing touch. So you can really see that someone's put their heart and soul into making this knife. The Zwilling is definitely a well-made knife. It's just that, like I said, no other manufacturer can really compare to Miyabi when it comes to final quality. Both knives, again, are forged, but the forging process is very, very different. The Zwilling uses a single piece of their proprietary 57 hardness steel, while the Miyabi uses a wrapped cutting core. The core is made of VG10, which is a very high-end steel. It's essentially the gold standard, and it's then wrapped on either side with 32 layers of stainless steel to protect the blade, which gives it this beautiful Damascus finish. What that means is the Miyabi is going to hold its edge and stay sharp for much, much longer than the Zwilling will. The actual edges are very different too. Off the bat, the Zwillings are all full bolstered, which means this portion is dull and has a tendency to get in the way, while the Miyabis are sharp from the tip all the way to the end of the blade. And the actual angles are very different too. The Zwilling is a very sharp 15 degrees, while the Miyabi is an insanely sharp 9 degrees. And to put that in real perspective, the Miyabi is quite literally exponentially sharper than the Zwilling. They both have full tangs, but obviously the handles are very different. The Zwilling has a very modern German-style handle with a nice heft to it, while the Miyabi has a very traditional Japanese D-shaped handle that fits into your palm very nicely. It's made of micarta versus plastic, so it has a very cool grain structure that I'm a big fan of. Both knives have lifetime warranties, so it really comes down to your personal preference. I'll put a link down to both below. If you have any questions, any comments, or any concerns, as always, let me know. And otherwise, I will talk to you very, very soon.